I'm about to die. Man. Yeah, this is definitely it. I just want to thank my mama for popping me out the pussy and shit. I would thank my dad, but I don't know where the hell he is. Okay, I'm still alive. I don't know. Is he gonna do the? I might just be able to walk away and avoid this. I don't know. You know, he's kind of taking a while there, but I'm not going to for whatever reason. Like, I could literally go over there and punch him across the face and win right now, but I'm just so compelled to watch what he's doing, right? Like, I don't know. It's fascinating.
Go back in the kitchen and whip up my sandwich, little bitch. 6 Junko, you already know who it is.
Yo, why you call me a bitch?
Oh, sorry, dirty dish.
Captain, why did you stop making anime videos? Captain, why do you hate anime? Captain.
Your true captain.
Shut up, okay? Shut the f*** up. For the love of God, do me a favor and stop producing sounds real quick, okay? Just stop producing sounds.
Okay. Now, before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by... I'm just playing. That's the next video.
Sing.
Since nobody wants to make this video, okay, I will. Anime logic is stupid.
Make sure you like the video and subscribe or your dad doesn't love you.
Allow me to explain. Devontae, run that shit. There's nothing that I love more than to watch two grown men beat the child support out of each other in animated form. You know what I don't like though? When they start narrating the fight like it's described video for the visually impaired. Those who are seasoned anime watchers know exactly what I'm talking about. See, in other works of fiction, when a character does a cool move, they usually just do the move, look cool, maybe get a blowjob before they go home and call it a day. But in anime, this is not the case. Anime gotta be extravagant. Because in every anime, and I mean every single anime, they gotta scream the super move that they're doing before or while they're doing the super move. Deontay, play the clip!
Fire style. Fireball jutsu.
You see what I'm saying? Why are you yelling? What? Who told you to scream? Think of the amount of times Randy Orton did RKO. Now, just imagine him screaming RKO every single time before he did it. That nigga would be an absolute toolbox if he did that shit. Not only do they scream these super moves, they gotta give them like fancy ass names while they're screaming them. That was a reverse roundhouse kick. But in anime, this translates to leaf hurricane. Let's do another one.
Starburst. Stream.
That was a... Hold on, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, maybe? That was 7, maybe 8 sword slashes that he did right there. But in anime, this translates to starburst stream. Starbursts.
United States of
This is what we call a very powerful punch across the face that somehow makes the ground explode. But in anime, this is called the United States of Smash. Whatever that means.
It's black, anyway.
Sometimes, in rare occurrences though, they don't even make names for the moves that they do. But they still scream the move that they do. They literally just make noises. And those noises become the name of the move that they scream. I know how crazy and ridiculous this sounds, but this is a real thing, okay? I would not lie to you. Now, this young man right here goes by the name of Jotaro Kujo, ladies and gentlemen. Young man, Captain, he looks like he's in his 40s. Yeah, we're gonna get to that very soon. Don't worry about that. Now, Jotaro is from an anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And to make a long story short, Jotaro's power is that he can pretty much summon a slave to fight for him whenever he wants to. Nobody said that civil rights existed in anime. Jotaro has a move where his slave punches you multiple times consecutively over and over and over again. And he doesn't even have a name for this. It's literally just called aura. However many times he punches you across the face is however many times he screams aura. And there's no special reason why it's named that. No, there's no reason at all. That's just the sound that he makes when he's domestically abusing his opponent. So they just decided that's what we're gonna call the move. But wait, there's more. Yeah, he's not the only one. But the amount of time it takes for them to do these super moves by far takes the cake for the most atrocious part about them. I'm talking you can literally cook an entire breakfast in the time frame it takes for these niggas to literally unleash their field of fury. You could probably do the dishes and vacuum on top of that, and they still won't be done. Goku spent an entire 3 episodes charging a spirit bomb, only for him to like miss the spirit bomb. Now, for those of you who have not watched Dragon Ball Z, the spirit bomb is like, you gotta understand, it's like a big ass ball. This shit is like the size of a very small country, and he was only aiming for one guy, and he somehow missed. Those 3 episodes, that was a sacrifice that you had to make to watch those 3 episodes. You might have had to sacrifice going to sleep. You might have had to sacrifice going to class. You might have even had to sacrifice getting some head, maybe. I don't know. And you did that to watch this spirit bomb completely vaporize and pulverize its opponent, kind of like how that asteroid did the dinosaurs a couple years ago. Yeah, clearly those episodes didn't age well. Speaking of age,
I keep it juicy, juicy. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty, booty. She keep that.
now I have no problem with how you decide to create your characters in your shows. The more imagination, the better in my eyes. But when those characters defy logic and reasoning and can even land me in prison in some cases, that's when I start to feel threatened. For whatever reason in anime, the age of the character sometimes does not correspond to the look of the character at all. Meaning you can have individuals who are very young but look very old, and individuals who are very old but look very young. You also have boys that look like girls that are not trying to be girls, and girls that look like boys that are not trying to be boys, but we'll save that for another time. Remember that guy we were talking about earlier, Jotaro? You know, the guy that looks like he's wanted for war crimes? If you had somehow guessed that he was 14 years old, then you'd be wrong, because he's not that young. But he's like 16 years old. Now you tell me, what fucking 16-year-old looks like this? Ignore the fact that he has very large muscles and he's very tall. Just look at his face. That is a grown man face. This nigga looks like he has a mortgage to pay every month. Bro looks like he's concerned about gas prices. He deadass look like taxes are his worst enemy. If this motherfucker came running at you at full speed, are you gonna think that's a 16-year-old boy? No! You're gonna think that's a grown-ass man coming at you. Now, for reference, this is what I looked like at 16 years old. As you can see, not much has changed. This is what he looks like at 16 years old. I look like, he looks like. I look like, he look. Do you see what I'm saying here? Let me show you another one. This is an anime called Kuroko no Basket. It's pretty much an anime about basketball, but they pretty much have superpowers. Basketball anime superpower basketball show. Okay, that's what it is. One of the main characters in this show is named Kagami. This is him right here. At the beginning of the show, he is, get this, 15 years old. What the fuck are they feeding this nigga every morning? Testosterone? I'm a grown-ass man. I don't even look like that. I will never come close to even looking like that ever in my life.
Let me be clear.
Up until this point, it really is just a design choice. There really isn't any danger here. That is until... Guess who's going to jail tonight? I don't know what it is about anime and making young teenage girls look like the bitches you see in a Travis Scott music video, but it needs to stop. Otherwise, I might get 15 to life. It's gotten to the point where I've developed straight PTSD. If I'm watching a new anime and I see like a bad looking anime bitch, the bunda's looking right, she got them gassed up fun balloons and everything, I immediately go into panic mode and think something is wrong. I then proceed to open up an incognito Google Chrome browser, immediately type in the character's name with the word age on a Google search, and watch as my life flashes before my eyes.
I mean, it's it's alright, like.
Sad part is, it's created this culture where niggas are ready to risk it all. Do you know the amount of motherfuckers that took to Twitter after seeing that one episode of Demon Slayer, dog? Are you aware of the amount of niggas that went on Twitter and said, hear me out, after just seeing a little bit of titty? But the same problem still happens in reverse, though. You'll be watching anime. There'll be like a 12, 13-year-old looking girl, and they'll somehow convince you that she's 4,000 years old. At that point, she's like several thousand years above the age of consent anywhere in the world. So then it begs the question, is it wrong for them to want to engage with such a person? Like, if they, I'm not saying me, but if somebody else, if they so want to engage with, like, is that bad if they so please to?
The only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats.
It's very complex, and there's a lot of jail time involved, so we're not gonna get into this. But what we are gonna get into, whenever you get your ass beat in an anime, it is not good enough for them to just show one angle of you getting your ass beat. They always need to show 3 separate angles of the ass whooping that took place.
Lord have mercy, he hit him so hard he started instant replaying. We're gonna have to take a look at this one more time, Phil. I can't believe this. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for talking to my sister. Like, oh my god, he's gonna be off solid food for a week. Back to you guys.
You got knocked the fuck out. Thanks for that, Jim. I hope your divorce is going well. The question that I've always asked is, who are the camera guys positioned at 3 separate angles ready to catch an ass whooping whenever it occurs? Those niggas need a raise. Now, in anime logic, this signifies that the fight is over. That other guy is dead, or at the very least, a vegetable. After this happens, typically the person on the receiving end coughs up some kind of blood or, you know, their lunch from earlier. That is also a way to show that they got the shit beat out of them. Quite literally, because like shit is coming out of their mouth. To which they then proceed to black out and give up. Very similar to what Bill Cosby did in the 80s. Oh, too dark? Okay, my bad. Now, although this makes no sense, this is one of the things in anime that I actually quite enjoy. I don't have a problem with it. Because after the 3-peat, you don't gotta be questioning if he's alive or if he's gonna be functioning the same way. It's over, okay? And you know it's over. On top of that, it's sort of like reassurance. You know how niggas like to bullshit after they get an ass whooping? Nah, man, it wasn't even that bad, bro. It's just from your perspective, it kind of looked like I took a bad hit, but really, that shit was light, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like, who are you fooling? We got 3 separate angles of you getting your face smashed in. It's like the ultimate world star hip-hop video that you never had.
Kind of like all the ass whoopings you got as a kid, right, Captain?
Emotional, damn it!
Moving on. The laughing. First time I saw this, I thought he was having a stroke. Like, genuine. Like, I was genuinely concerned. Anime villains laugh when there's nothing funny to laugh about. Like, I'm talking, this nigga is about to die. He's been shot multiple times in the face. And for whatever reason, he's laughing at the top of his lungs. Like he just got done watching the Chappelle show. It's like, sir, you have healing powers. Please repair your internal organs before they go kaput. Instead of wasting calories laughing at non-existent humor. It's almost like laughing as an anime villain is like a rite of passage. It doesn't matter how menacing you are, how diabolical, how many hate crimes you've committed. If you don't have a proper laugh to go along with the diabolicalness, I don't think that's a word, but we're gonna go with it. You can't be put up there as one of the greats. Like when they go to anime villain school, this is the first thing they teach you. Doflamingo takes laughter to such a incredible extreme that that's just how his face looks like now, okay? He's just always smiling. And not only is he always smiling and laughing, he also manufactured and developed a fruit that makes anyone smile and laugh uncontrollably when consumed. It's like, motherfucker, what if somebody's mom dies and there has to be a funeral?
I'm pouring champagne all over the floor for the fallen homie.
But that would be all fine and dandy if they just laughed normally. See, in anime, it's not enough for the villains to just be laughing uncontrollably for no reason. They also need to have some of the most ridiculous laughing patterns that you have ever heard. Some of their laughs sound like they're strangling a small animal hell-bent on survival. They're just not taking life as seriously as you, Captain. They don't have a shitty credit score. Their girlfriend didn't cheat on them. Most importantly, they don't have a crazy amount of child support to pay every month. To which I say, fuck you. Why do you know all of that about me? And second, nobody dies or gets mortally wounded, looks at the wound like the big ass hole in their body, and just starts chuckling. That is a fantasy, okay? That does not happen. You would be doing everything clinging to life to stay alive as long as possible. Talking to a camera for an hour straight sure does make you thirsty. There was actually more that we were supposed to add to this video, but due to severe budgeting and time restraints, this is all you get. But if you somehow like this video, make sure you like the video, okay? And maybe we'll do like another part to this at some point. I don't know when. Let's see if we can get like 4,000 likes on this video. If we can get 4,000 likes, you have my word, okay? I will do another one of these. And if you have not subbed to the channel yet, man, you need to do that too. Make sure you sub to the channel. Kick that notification bell, ladies and gentlemen. Here at the True Crew, we are big fans of free crack, soft pillows, and big ass titties. So if you're a fan of those things too, join the club. Okay, don't be shy. Hit that sub button, baby. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers. Okay, we are almost there. Not really, but you can help. Okay, you can help us get there as soon as we possibly can. So make sure you hit that sub button. And if you really want to help and support the channel, you could do me the biggest favor of all and hit that join button located at the bottom of this video. For $1.99 a month, you can feel good knowing that you actively support the channel. You get badges, emojis. Make sure you follow all the social medias. Links will be down in the description, please. Okay, I'm lonely out here. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Goku been staring at me this entire time. That's weird. Shout out to the True Commandos, man. They are Heaven, Hype, and Catherine. When I find you guys, I'm gonna kiss y'all, okay? So do not run away.
Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement. Entanglement. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August.
An entanglement. An entanglement.
An entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August.
An entanglement
with August. With August. With August. An entanglement with August. An entanglement with August.
An entanglement
with August. With August.
August.